Exercise 24, we're going to translate Latin sentences into English, and we're also going to diagram the sentences. Let's do 2. Christius es filius Maria. This is the word Christ. You'll find that in your vocab. And Christius with a US is our subject. That's what case it's in. It's in that nominative for the ending. Christ. Est is the verb I am. And it's he, she, it is. Of course, that supports Christ. Christ is, or he is. Well, what is he? Filius, that's son, and it has a US ending on it. Now, look at your list if you need to. Son is a second declension masculine. Second declension masculine with a US at the end of it, that'd be that subject. And the reason, let me write this down real quick. The reason that it's in a subject ending is because it has to agree with our regular subject. This just describes our subject fuller, and the only thing that separates it is the helping verb is. Therefore, it has to have the same case and agree with our regular subject. And that's the reason that it has that US at the end of it. So Christ is the Son, Mariae, and it's that AE case, which means it's in the genitive possessive singular case. So we can add of. Christ is the Son of Mary. We could also translate that as Christ is Mary's, with an apostrophe S, son. However, our Latin answer key, the Memorial Press answer key, is going to say Christ is the Son of Mary. And that's the reason that I put it that direction. And then it says to go diagram it. Well, our subject is Christ, Christius. Our verb is this helping verb, est, or is. What is he? Well, he's the Son, Filius. Now, where do we put this Mary, the Mariae? Well, our two options is we can either say Christ is Mary or Christ is Son Mary. Of course, it makes more sense for it to be Christ is the Son of Mary. Mary is tied to our son word. So that's the reason that it's going to go right here under Filius. Then I chose number 24 to do with you. Christius es sed servus Romani s. Remember that V makes the W sound. I forget it most of the time. Sed is a conjunction, and it means but. So I'm going to treat this as two different sentences, and I'm only going to translate the first part before the but. Christianus es. Es means you are. You are. Christianus, well, that's Christian with a US ending. So if I look at my second declension masculine, the only US ending that I have is this subject position, singular. So you are a Christian. You are a Christian. Said, remember that means but. You are a Christian, but servus Romani s. If you look that up in your vocabulary list, servus means servant or slave. Romani, don't get that confused with Rome. This means a Roman. It's a second declension masculine noun. S, remember, we just did that, you are. So I'm going to do this S first, but you are, what are you? Well, you're a servant or a slave. That US ending on a second declension masculine noun, it means that that's our subject, and that's the reason that I'm using servant as our subject. You are a servant. Romani. Remember, that's a second declension masculine word. It means a Roman or Romans. Let's figure out what it means. Well, it could either be a plural, another subject, or it could be a genitive singular. And that's how I'm going to translate it right now. You are, I'm going to put that here, but you are a servant of the Roman.